morning, Monday morning in the office. I thought I'd update you on some of the challenges we have been having this past week. Now, you've heard us talk about this move into the Philippines. We had the office pretty much ready to go. We started moving our things in. We were waiting for the electricity. And then on Friday, something happened and we completely had to rethink the whole process because the owners had decided they wanted to cap or restrict the amount of people we had in the unit. Now, we had discussed this plenty of times. There was no mention of this months ago when we agreed and first signed our initial engagement contract. And so now they won't hand over the keys until we limit the amount of people in the office. And because we're a growing business, we just can't take that risk. So I've tried to speak to the owners. I can't get hold of them. So we've made a decision that we're going to look elsewhere. So today we are frantically looking for a new office. I have my staff working from home and we're getting internet interruptions, power interruptions. It's been a bit chaotic. So I need to get the team back and settled in the office. So we're looking at short-term availability, but because we already have our stuff set up in this house, our furniture got dropped off, everything got settled, we now need to try and find somewhere ASAP and get everything moved in. So I'm going to update you today. We're looking at a new property, and I always am a big believer that things happen for a reason. So as much as this is a huge inconvenience and stress, and it's caused my team in the Philippines a whole lot more stress than me, so I feel really, really sorry for them. But in times like this, there's often a reason. And what I noticed is we kept forcing it and forcing it. Even though there was red flags and even though there was issues, we kept forcing it. So because the house seemed so perfect, and initially we had wanted commercial property, but getting commercial property there is really tricky when you don't have a business there as well. So this is why we thought this would be easier. But I'm hoping now we have another solution, and I'm going to update you today. And hopefully I'm showing you our new office in the Philippines. So I thought I'd give you an update. I finally have some news on what we've ended up doing with our property in the Philippines. So if many of you have been following along on this journey, we partly moved all our stuff in. We found out on Friday that they were all of a sudden going to limit us with our capacity, so how many people we could hold in the room. And also they had restrictions on where we put our security cameras and also our dish, our satellite dish for our internet, which we needed, and it cost us a lot of money. It was about $1,000 to set up the internet properly over there. So after everything we've been through over the last couple of months, we decided it was time to call it quits on Friday. So we still have our furniture in there. We have nowhere to go, and it's been such a saga. We've managed to find a new place. And why I thought it would be good to come on and talk to you guys about this is sometimes the universe pushes you in a different direction and you can't understand what it is at the time. It feels hard and everything's tricky. And my experience this time is when we've pushed and pushed for this because we felt like we were so invested in it. But in actual fact, there was something better waiting around the corner. And I'm going to show you the new place that we have just found yesterday. And the best part was we got to meet with a realtor kind of straight away. Let me show you inside. And it's a commercial property, which I'm stoked about because I really wanted a commercial property. The problem with commercial in the Philippines is you need to have a business in the Philippines most of the time, and it's really tricky to get a commercial property, which is why we ended up looking at residential. But this is now our new headquarters for SynxBody in the Philippines. And we had the opportunity to get 2 floors, but unfortunately the first floor isn't really ready to our standard. However, this one I think looks pretty good. It does have a loft upstairs, but this will be our main office area right here. And the best part is we can still fit our furniture in, so we've got to move it across. And we don't really need the security cameras because it's way more secure for the team. And also it's right in the heart of Dumaguete City, across from the beach. So there's lots of shops around. It's a lot more convenient for the staff. So I'm going to go tell my team about this now. I'm super stoked. We're about to sign the papers today and we should be moving in the next day or two. So watch this space. Hopefully I'll be showing you our office ready soon. But do you know why these vlogs are so interesting is that sometimes, like when you're looking from afar, like you see, you know, teams just move into these places and you think everything goes smoothly, and not a lot of the time does it go so smoothly. So it's really interesting looking back on this as you watch the videos and see what effort we went to like even create furniture to fit into the right space. And it's really difficult without being there myself, the difference between the language barriers and also, you know, what we consider as like a done deal. Like we signed an initial contract. We got you know, access to the property. We got to put things in the property, and I really didn't push for things on my side that I should have done harder because I thought, you know, they were taking all the risk because they'd given us access to the property early and things like that. But in actual fact, I should have pushed harder. So lots of learnings from this, but I'm not disappointed, as I said, because it's worked out the best for the team. And I'm going to go tell them now, like, you know, how cool that is. And they're going to love their new place over there, I'm sure, which is exciting. So what else is happening here? We've got new staff members starting, and then we're also about to break up for 2 weeks over Christmas. So we've done a Christmas closure this year where everybody is going to be on holidays. And I think it's really needed. It's been such a big year, and I think it's good that we all have a bit of time off together. And then what I'm going to do in my time off, I'm going to show you, I'm revamping my podcast. So I'm revamping the whole thing, like the name, our audience, what we're doing with it. We've grown so much this year, and it's been so exciting over the last 2 years, but we know we could grow it further by niching down into different areas. So we're really reviewing what's worked, what episodes have landed with everyone, what our audience needs and wants, and how we could turn that into a better podcast for everyone. And then I want to upgrade the whole podcast studio part here. So my office is a bit messy at the moment, but I want to change where I actually do all my podcast interviews to this wall here, remove that thing behind me, turn this into a backdrop. So we'll actually be facing this way in future. So I'm going to do that on my holiday break. And then I'm getting ready to go to China because we're making new products. So that's exciting. All new products coming for you guys. And if you have ideas of anything that you want us to make, please let us know in the comments, because, you know, we love feedback. We love feedback from our customers and even from our listeners. If you've got a burning problem that no other business can solve, please let us know, because we would love to hear from you. And that's pretty much it this week. There's not a huge amount to share with you, but as soon as I find out more, once this deal is signed and we're moving in, I'm going to show you behind the scenes of our new office. Chat soon. So we just...
Okay. You can start. We can have the contract later, because usually we will just give the contract if we have the PDC. So, but then if you're gonna pay for the 2 months security deposit, 2 months in advance, you can start already. So
amazing.
Yeah, so there's no problem about that, and we can have to follow the contract, since we have to do that. The name is under her name, the contract. If you need the contract, the problem is when we do the what do you call notarize.
Yeah.
Actually, they need someone, the actual person, to sign it in front of the attorney.
Yes.
So
we spoke to our lawyer yesterday, and he said that Kim can sign on behalf of me for the company and have it notarized. Yeah.
I would just say in the contract, for example, this is what the attorney said. Kim Tresmonte signing in behalf of Rachel, owner of SynxBody, something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
So that there will be like a representative signing for her.
Yeah, in person. In person.
Okay.
Does that sound okay with you?
Good.
So we're really sorry, for starters, that you've all been messed around so much over there, and it's like I feel so bad for you guys, because you've been pulled out of your office. We think we're moving into this house. We started moving the furniture in. Yous have done all the hard work getting it up there and set up. And now we've had to tell you that, no, we don't have that office. And it's so disappointing, like it really was. Poor Kim on Friday, I felt really sorry for her. However, the good news is that we now have a property. Okay? So that's the good news. We have a property. Kim, do you have the keys?
Oh. No, not yet.
Not
I'm
yet.
just waiting for the reply from the secretary.
Okay.
But Mark already got it earlier this morning.
Great.
So I'm just confirming, Rach, because we're sending it by Westpac. So maybe they're waiting for it to reflect in the bank. But I'm confirming with the secretary.
Yeah. I dare say once they see the notification, they'll be fine with it. So let's tell the team, for starters, it's not a house that you're moving into, okay? It's not a house this time. We have a commercial property, okay, which is cool. It's what we wanted, but we didn't think we'd be able to find something that was suited. And the good news is the company that are actually own the property are very well known in the Philippines, and they're really easy to deal with and really kind. And it's been such a different process. To get this far in 2 days where we've already nearly got the keys and paid the money is just amazing. Secondly, I'm going to get you to tell the team, Kim, where is it? Because I don't understand location. You tell them where it is.
Yeah, so it's just near Starbucks, beside Krispy King. it's in Rizal Boulevard, so it's just the same street that if you're going to Starbucks, it's very near those establishments. It's near
Near Pantawad.
Sans Rival. You just have to, yeah, it's just a couple of meters away from those establishments. So it's very accessible. Unlike the previous location that we have, it was very remote.
Very remote.
This one is, there's a lot of people outside, but it's very quiet inside. That's a good thing. And the windows are tinted, so they can't see us working inside, but we can see them. There's a small balcony and there's a loft inside the building too that should be included in our rent. And it's near Pantawan Boulevard. You mentioned King earlier, Pantawan, just a couple of distance there. So yeah.
And it's
very accessible.
It's a very big open office. So you're all just going to be in one room. That's going to be the idea. But the good news is I spoke to Jonathan, who is the owner today. He came to meet me on the camera. And he actually owns a lot of commercial buildings in Dumaguete City. So he basically said as soon as we grow out of this, we can move into another one. Like it's not going to be a problem because what does he own, Kim? He owns...
Yeah, so my friends who are business owners actually know his name but haven't met him, so we got the chance to meet him personally earlier. He owns North Point. They're the one who rents the band. They're planning to expand, have a swimming pool, a pickleball court. They have a lot of plans in Dumaguete, but basically that's the most famous establishment he owns, and even government facilities are renting from his building. So he's quite famous.
And he already looked at all our company profile and did the approval. And then he said, yep, if you need anything else, I'll move you, give you a good price. So we're sorted, guys. We're sorted for life. We can just keep growing and moving. So what do you what do you think about that area?
We haven't seen the place yet. Maybe Kim can send us a video.
Okay, maybe we need to show them. We need to show them. As you can see, the rest of it, there's the bathroom. And then it should flick back to, show us into the bathroom in there. And here we are again. And there's a kitchen area around, and then your offices will all be there. But see all the high ceilings and that?
Yeah.
Which is good. It looks light and bright.
Yep.
And then the loft is at the top. So we'll probably put the meeting table at the top overlooking the office.
Yep.
That would be the plan anyway. What do you guys think?
It's nice compared to the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Okay, good.
And also the logistics when it comes to traveling time.
Yeah.
It would be like a lot of, easier for us.
Is anyone disappointed?
No, I think Arlene is happy because she's a Starbucks girl. She can go to Starbucks.
But I told Rachel King that you're the Sans Rebel boy.
Yeah.
It'd be easier for us to order food or something.
Yeah. I think it's going to be convenient, guys. For security, it was worrying me about safety. Like we were going to have the rule that, not one of you could be left alone. Like you had to have at least two of you there, but we don't need to worry about that with this one. There's like an intercom as well. So you can intercom people up and down, and it also will have security cameras as well. So we'll put them there for additional security, and it's going to look great.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's great. It's that aesthetic.
Yes. So we think you should be moving in possibly Friday at this stage. We'll keep you posted.
Okay.
What do you think, Kim? Is that too what's the word? Optimistic?
I would say it's realistic. We can move in Friday as long as we transfer. The most challenging are the tables for now. That's what I'm thinking, because I was able to contact immediately Starlink. Yeah. I was able to contact Arlene. Would be able to contact the CCTV guy, and I was able to contact the carpenter, but he will take a look at the place later today. Yeah. I think he's visiting right now because he was asking for the exact address. He would just look at the building and plan ahead before getting the table. But I think it's workable.
Is someone going to meet
for
him
sure it
there,
could-
Kim? Like to give him access?
Not yet right now. I'm just going to call the secretary just in case if I still haven't heard from her. But I know the keys are already there. It's
Okay.
just a confirmation that I'm just waiting.
Okay. Well done, team.
Yeah.
Thank you for your patience. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you too, Ray.
Just
Yeah, we
excited
can
for
have a little
the
party when we come over to visit next
Yeah,
year.
for sure.
Yeah.
Kim will be
It's
the
a big
DJ.
party.
Yeah.
DJ Kim.
Yeah.
So good. All right, guys.
Hidden talent.
Thanks, guys. Just do a goodbye, and I'm just going to close the camera.
Bye, Rach.
Bye. Bye. Hey, so we finally got to move into our office in the Philippines. Now, what a saga. If you have been watching along, it has been quite a journey. And now we can finally start 2026 in our new headquarters in the Philippines. And we'll take you around the office as soon as we're back next year. But I thought I would just say thank you so much for listening into these vlogs and just tuning into our YouTube channel. Like, it means so much to us. And we're going to show you more behind the scenes of SynxBody next year. You're going to see how we're growing and scaling the company, what we're focusing on, and even inside our conference where we all head from Australia to the Philippines, and all sorts of exciting things we have on board for next year. Now, our whole team is taking about a 2-week break. I am going to still record and film what I'm doing over the holiday period, which I'll be refreshing my whole office. We're doing some exciting things with the podcast, and I'm actually changing where I record. So I'm going to take you behind the scenes on that journey, but we won't be posting any of those updates until the first or second week in Jan. So follow along, hit subscribe, and thank you for being here, part of this journey. And I promise you, if you stick around, you will see even more business tips and advice and behind the scenes at SynxBody next year, because we can't wait to teach you more of what we're doing here. And if you have any questions, please pop them in the comments or ask. More than happy to dive into specifics with you or show you different parts of what we're actually doing. And hopefully the team will be able to show you a little bit of what's happening in the Philippines office too, and we'll do lots of filming in there next year. So Merry Christmas if you celebrate, and happy festivities, and I hope you enjoy this wonderful time with your family, and we will see you here back at SynxBody next year.